Am I recording? Can you guys hear me? Can you see me? Okay. Y'all, I am obsessed. I am obsessed with this story. So, it all started because I had to go watch the full match because I had did like a little tiny reaction and I was like, no. I gotta watch the whole thing to kind of like understand and grasp, what led up to this moment. So it all started, Roman and Sammy, they going at it in the ring, right? And then Roman, he goes in for a spear, but instead of he missed Zayn. I don't know everybody's name, so like please excuse me because I'm excited, right? Okay, so he goes for the spear on Zayn, but he accidentally spears the referee. Okay, so like he's like distracted or whatever. And I think what happens next, Zayn sees an opportunity because he's like so distracted or whatever. So he goes in for the Superman punch on Roman. And then what else happened after that? I can't remember exactly what happened, but I think like Kevin Owens, I think he did the spear on Roman and that just like really fucked him up. And then he dragged him out the ring, right? And then like, so Kevin was like pretty much just getting that ass. And I think he was going to do something to the table. Yeah, he was about to fuck him up with that table. He set up 2 tables where he stripped 2 tables. Now, I don't know what he was going to do with 2 tables, but he got him to 1 table. And then the Usos, his cousins, his cousins saved him, right? They started beating up on KO. And I think they like dragged Kevin into the ring or whatever. And I can't remember how it went down, but pretty much they did a double super kick on either on Zayn or Kevin. I can't remember how it went. But anyways, they did the super kick. Okay, boom, boom. They both did it. Boom, boom, like that, right? And then they went to go for the double super kick. But instead of doing it on, I believe, Kevin Owens, they accidentally did it on, and I don't remember his name, so I'm sorry, but he has like the platinum blonde hair. They accidentally double super kicked him, right? Roman mad. He mad as hell. He's upset. Okay, it was an accident. The whole time I'm watching this, right, I'm like, it was an accident. They didn't mean to do it. Like, relax. Like, calm down, Roman. Don't do it. Don't get mad, right? This shit is crazy. Like, I had chills, y'all. Like, oh my God. And then Roman was giving me like, because like, bro, like they saved you. And like, those people was like, you try to help them and they be like, I got it. I don't need your help. I got it. Like, that's what Roman was giving me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was an accident. Like, they didn't try to do that. And Roman was like, you guys are ruined. Like, that's how he was acting. He was like, you guys are ruining. Like, I got it. Like, this is my ring and da-da-da-da-da and get out and da-da. Anyways, I'm kind of like dramatizing it, but that's kind of how it went. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know his name, but it's like the little one. He's so cute. Well, he looks like the youngest one out of the 3 of them. I think his name is Jay, I think. Anyways, he's like all in Jay's face, like mushing him and shit and like being like a bully, like a straight asshole. And I think Jimmy, once again, I don't know their names, but he comes out of nowhere and super kicks Roman. And then the other one is like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why would you do that? Because, they're family. Like, they're family. And that's what, like, oh my God. That's what made it so intense because they're all family. But, like, Roman was being like an ass or whatever. But anyways, he's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then the other one was like, I'm doing what you should have done a long time ago. I gotta do it. And then he super kicks him again. Roman. And so like the whole time I'm watching this, Because at first, when I first heard about it or seen it or whatever, it was on Twitter. And I didn't really like understand what the hell was going on, which is why I even watched the entire match in the first place, because it's like, I need context. Like, I need to understand, like, why did he even do it in the first place? And after watching that, I was like, I can't be mad. You know, I can't be mad. Like, Roman kind of had it coming to him. Just like seeing his behavior during that match, or, you know, how his reaction or whatever towards his cousins, I was like, yeah, he kind of like had it coming to him. But yeah, so anyways, I'm obsessed with this. I'm definitely going to be keeping up with this story because I've missed so much because I haven't been watching, but I'm definitely going to be watching after this because I need to know, because these people are blood. So I need to know, like, okay, what now? Like, after that night, like, what is going to happen now? So I'm like super excited. I'm sorry if I'm like talking really fast, because this is one of the reasons what made me fall in love with WWE in the first place, is the freaking writing and the storytelling. Like, that's the reason why I watched when I was little. Like, it was always like, it's so like good. And this was really, really, really good. And I'm like, I cannot miss out on what the hell is finna like happen after that. But let's get into this reaction, y'all. I know that was like a really long intro, but this is real reason why the Usos betrayed Roman Reigns at WWE Night of Champions, just by what Jimmy said, I think. I don't know their names, I'm not familiar, but I'm gonna get real familiar now. But just based off of what Jimmy said, he was like, I'm doing what I think he said you should have done, or what we should have done a long time ago. Pretty much just sounds like they've been tired of Roman's shit. You know what I'm saying? And just by how Roman was like treating them, it just kind of seems like he was like a bully and an asshole towards them. So I don't know. He's pretty much like, okay, what's a scenario I can use? Like, what's a group where it's like the lead and they're always the lead, like they're always the front, and then the other ones are in the back, like that type of shit. Like I'm bigger than y'all, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, real reason why Usos betrayed Roman Reigns at WWE Night of Champions 2023. Let's watch.
What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here, back with another video. While Night of Champions is over, the main event opened the door for what could be the WWE's most explosive line this year, and this follows the sensational storylines featuring Sami Zayn's exit from the group, as well as Cody Rhodes' quest for the Undisputed Championship.
This is not going on Patreon. Sorry, y'all. I didn't know I had that on.
By all appearances, the bloodline has officially crumbled. But why? Join us now as WrestleMania looks at why the Usos betrayed Roman Reigns. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new channel, WrestleMania Shorts. A shocker in Saudi Arabia. Now, if you missed Night of Champions main event between Undisputed Tag Team Champions Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens against Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa, you not only missed a thrilling tag match, you missed what appears to be the end of the bloodline. After a ref bump, Jay and Jimmy Uso ran in to help out Roman and Solo, who were definitely in danger of losing their match. However, things broke down as Sami Zayn avoided a double super kick from the Usos, and Jay and Jimmy flattened their brother Solo. Roman shoved Jay only for Jimmy to snap and super kick Roman before exiting the ring. The Usos exited the ring as Solo was pinned. Whilst this explosive finale was unexpected, the WWE is taking its time with the storyline of the bloodline breaking down, so what was so important about doing so at Night of Champions? Well, let's look at those reasons. As number one, the proper venue. As many times has been said, it's worth repeating that the Saudi Sports Authority expects a lot when the WWE comes to town. This includes big matches, big payoffs, and other unforgettable moments that add to the prestige of the WWE Super Shows in Saudi Arabia. Thus, it makes sense that the WWE would go through with a long-awaited development in the ever-interesting saga of the bloodline. Number 2, it's time to capitalize on the Usos' popularity. Jey and Jimmy Uso have never been more popular than they are now, despite the team routinely beating down some of the WWE Universe's favorite babyface teams. Jey and Jimmy's popularity is a classic case of the Undertaker syndrome, a scenario where a heel such as a badass that the fans can't help but start cheering for him. Jey and Jimmy haven't scaled back their ferocity in the ring despite the fans' cheer. While the WWE rarely treats tag teams as main event acts, the Usos have been at the point for some time as heels, and now the WWE can have them work as babyfaces to create new matchups. Number 3, the Usos earned the fans' respect back. Another reason why the Usos split from the bloodline is that they've not only become popular, they've earned the fans' respect. Part of what makes the Usos so popular is that there's so much to respect about them. Not only are they arguably the best WWE tag team in the—
He is so cute. Oh, look at his face. It's like, what the hell is going on?
contemporary era, there's the family connection. Jey and Jimmy are more than brothers, they're twins, a bond which they repeatedly played upon in storylines, stressing their loyalty to each other.
Honestly didn't know they were
Usos have
twins.
also earned the fans' respect through their incredible loyalty to Roman Reigns. Jey and Jimmy have done plenty of dirty work for the head of the table, with Roman treating them terribly. Of course, that's the part of Roman's character, but you have to respect the Usos for their loyalty. Most of all, the fans have found even more respect for Jey and Jimmy after watching them realize how much Roman has been using them and deciding enough is enough. The Usos gave an Academy Award-winning performance when they showed their inner conflict before walking away. Number 4, it was a time to seize the moment. It's sometimes said that the best times to turn a wrestler babyface is when they're at their most hated, and vice versa with heel turns. As mentioned, the Usos are incredibly popular, so this point is moot. That being said, the WWE has been slowly raising the heat between Roman and Jey and Jimmy to the point where things were bound to bubble over. In this case, they had to boil over, as there's only so long you can drag out a storyline before the fans get bored, even one as engaging as this. To its credit, the WWE has taken its time with the dissension of the bloodline, but how much more could Roman Reigns put up before he looked weak? Likewise, how much more abuse could Jey and Jimmy endure before the fans stopped caring about them? The WWE picked the perfect time to break the bloodline up. Number 5, it's a classic case of things coming full circle. Sometimes the best storylines are the ones that come full circle. Here, Roman Reigns beat Jey and Jimmy into acknowledging them during his early months as a heel. Over time, the head of the table wore the brothers down until they gave in, seeing things the Roman Reigns way. However, the last few months have shown cracks in the Usos' trust in Reigns, in effect inverting the process where they were indoctrinated into becoming Roman's lackeys.
The way he kept mushing him like that.
It frees up Roman. Another reason for the split is that it frees up Roman Reigns from these annoying undisputed championship defenses. Rumor has it that the WWE has been planning on Roman and Solo teaming up to battle Jey and Jimmy Uso at Money in the Bank. This match has plenty of drama fueling it, but more importantly, it saves Roman from having to defend his undisputed championship for the second month in a row. The WWE is at the point where it's unwilling to take the title off Roman, but it's also beginning to realize how Reigns does nothing for his opponents and often buries them. There are still a few stars on SmackDown that Roman hasn't beat, but with rumors that the WWE is considering Roman vs Cody 2 at WrestleMania, the WWE still has to be careful with how many superstars it has left to sacrifice the tribal chief before 2024. Booking Roman and Solo against the Usos is a clever way to do so, as the WWE likely feels the fans are so invested in the Bloodline storyline that they overlook Reigns' complete lack of title defenses. Or maybe just some of you do. Number 7, Roman needs to show weakness. Another reason why the bloodline was broken up was to make Roman Reigns appear vulnerable.
It's crazy because when I was watching that match, I was thinking that too. Especially after when he super kicked him the first time.
Reigns has always been depicted as a powerful wrestler, but he's also had the added edge of the Usos and Solo Sikoa waiting to interfere as needed. That's now going to be the case with Jey and Jimmy bailing on him, and as for Solo, his time in the bloodline may be winding down as well. This could help build more suspense for Roman's matches, as fans wonder how he'll be able to pull off a victory with little or no backup. Number 8, the bloodline could branch out. While Jey and Jimmy walked out on Roman at Night of Champions, that doesn't necessarily mean the end of the bloodline.
Scary,
By Roman
kinda.
bringing another wrestler to stand tall with him, there's at least one member of the Usos who is training to become a wrestler. Would Roman bring in an outsider, or would this ruin the magic of the bloodline being made up entirely of family? Number 9. It creates ready-made title matches. At some point, Roman Reigns is likely to defend his title this year, but why have him work a meaningless, by meaningless we mean the fans know Roman isn't going to drop the title to whoever his latest challenger is, a program with someone such as AJ Styles or Bobby Lashley. Instead, Reigns could put the belt on the line against Jey or Jimmy Uso. Both matches have instant credibility, as Roman will be looking to punish his cousins for abandoning him, while Jey and Jimmy will want to beat down Reigns for manipulating them and to show them they're championship contenders. Where things get interesting is the recent tease that Solo Sikoa isn't Roman's doormat and he's ready to prove otherwise if the champ steps to him wrong. A Roman vs Solo program may be months away, but it really couldn't begin until the Usos left the group. They've developed a strong sense of timing when it comes to these storylines, particularly anything involving the bloodline. Tonight's split between the Usos and the rest of the bloodline happened at the right time, at the right place, and for the right reasons. The split should lead to an exciting storyline of civil war in the bloodline, as well as the opportunity for the Usos and Solo to branch off into their own. It should also add some vulnerability to Roman's character, perhaps even leading to a surprise title loss
the end was funny.
short term to keep the fans interested in the Undisputed Championship. Even if the title remains around Roman's waist for the time being, he's likely to become more dangerous thanks to his allies becoming enemies. There you have it, folks. Why the Usos betrayed Roman Reigns? Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more.
I'm happy that I looked into it before I took sides, because I was definitely like, why would they? Because when I heard about it, I was like, why would they kick Roman? Then I watched it in its entirety. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. And then other people was also mentioning how manipulative he was to them or whatever. So he definitely had it coming. But this is crazy. I'm scared. Like I don't know. But that was so like intense. It just feels like I don't know what the hell is gonna happen. Like I don't know what's gonna come up. Yeah. I don't know. I'm I'm definitely gonna be like keeping up with the story though. But yeah, leave some comments, y'all. And I will see y'all in the next one.